Tampa, Florida. I've been in family practice in Tampa for over 35 years. I saw this video about 2.5 years ago, and I thought two things. One, too good to be true. We don't have anything else that does that. And two, if it's true, it's a breakthrough, because we don't have anything else that does that. So I was really intrigued enough to look further. I wanted to see the research that was done on this. And so I went to our government website. It's PubMed. Sorry, I'm a doctor, you may not be able to read it. .gov. And I put in oxidative stress. There were over 100,000 studies on oxidative stress. Oxidative stress in cancer, oxidative stress in heart disease, oxidative stress in Alzheimer's disease, arthritis, any number of those diseases. When I put oxidative stress in those diseases, there were several thousand studies done with a direct correlation to oxidative stress. Because the diseases we see as we get older are a result of damage to our cells. And that's what oxidative stress is. As we see more damage, we get more and more susceptible to those diseases. We peak out in our health as far as our cells when we quit growing. So at about age 20, we peak out. We start to gradually get more and more cellular damage because those enzymes, those antioxidant enzymes in our cells start to decline, and we start to get more and more free radical damage. As we get more damage, we start to see, one, aging, and two, susceptibility to diseases. Because we don't see most of those diseases we see at 50 or 60, or if we're really unlucky 40, that we see at those times. There's over 200 diseases that we just don't see when we're younger, or rarely. So there was a direct correlation. I wanted to know why this worked, because for years we gave people direct antioxidants. When I looked at PubMed.gov and I saw the direct correlation, I put protandim in. At the time I looked at this, there were 7 published medical studies. This T-bar study was the first study done on protandim. It was done in 2001 at the University of Colorado. At the time I looked at this 2.5 years ago, there were 7 published medical studies. There are now 14 published medical studies. There's another 20-some studies ongoing throughout the world, independent of the company, paid for by the American Heart Association, the U.S. government, the NIH, American Cancer Society, because they understand what this is. And what a unique way of treating this is. So I was really impressed with what we had, with what the science was behind this. I looked at the patents on this. There are 5 patents in this country on this. There are also 2 international patents. So I was really impressed with this, to the point where I wanted to see why this worked, because for years we gave everybody antioxidants, direct antioxidants of vitamin C and vitamin E, and a resveratrol and a CoQ10 and an acai, very multi-billion-dollar industry. But the problem when you take a direct antioxidant in, each of those molecules of that antioxidant binds with one free radical, and they're eliminated as waste from your body. Usually that vitamin or that antioxidant you take is gone within 2 to 3 hours. It's not protecting us 24 hours a day. We have trillions of free radicals at any one time in our body. Taking a direct antioxidant is like taking a cup of water and throwing it on a house fire. You just can't take enough. You just can't get enough of that direct antioxidant in. So it wasn't a very good way to do this, but that's all we had. When I looked at how this worked and why this worked, this works as an activator, something called NRF2, NRF2, which is a nuclear factor that acts as a switch to several thousand of our genes to start to re-regulate those genes back to our peak. We start to reactivate and re-regulate those genes, we start to get